Hi guys, so this is going to be my coloring book collection video, part 8. I stopped the video in part 7 because I saw what time it was. We were going on an hour, and so I wanted to start a new video. So I'll keep them a little bit separated. I didn't know how long it would take me to go through books. So yeah, I will get started with these ones. I also want to welcome you to the channel if you are new, and we will get started. Alright, so I have a bunch of like fashion type books. I have this one which is called Fanciful Fairy Fashion, and this one's by Meredith Dilman. I think she has a mermaid one too, if I remember right. And so you have these gorgeous illustrations in it, and I colored this one, and she's supposed to look like she has like silver hair. You see that reflection and there's sparkle, and then the background is gelato, I think, if I remember right. I was trying to make her kind of like a winter fairy, but I really like the fairies in this book. They're just so elegant. I love that, the tie-up backs. Next one I have is Disney Princess Fashionista coloring book. So this one has like the Disney princess combined with a fashion company. So this is Pocahontas, and it says D and G on her jacket. And this is like 2 forms of Ariel, I think. So it's a very different book. But still fun to color. So that is that one. I have Beautiful Dresses, an adult coloring book for fashionistas. This one, let's see who it's by. Creative Coloring Press. So this just has dresses on dress forms. I think there's a few with women, but for the most part it's just clothes. And the ones that I did this one, very bright. I just did this one with gel pens and the pencils I had in my cart. It was very early on in my coloring journey, but I like it. It's bright and fun. It just like screams sunshine. And I know I did one more. I'm just trying to find it. It's further back. Yep, that one. So this one I did with Click Office gel pens. So it was like the combination of the Click gel pens you can get from Crayola and the Zebra Click gel pens. I just wanted to just use Click gel pens. So yeah, I colored that one. Next one I have is the Masters of Fashion Illustration. This is a vintage adult coloring book by Wendy Purcell. And this one is kind of different. I mean, the girls are different. This is the one I colored. So after I got it, I wasn't sure if I liked it, and it just sat on my shelf forever. And then I put it on my Spin the Wheel app of my non-colored books. And this was like one of the first ones I spinned. And so I definitely needed to color in it because I didn't want to break my role of spinning and not coloring on the ones I spinned. Next one I have is the Selection coloring book by Kass. And this is based off of book series. These are the book series right here. So there's quite a few in this book series. And this paper's really thick. I got it at Book Outlet. Lots of quotes, but then there's lots of pictures like this. And I don't know really what's going on. I recently got 2 of her books, but I haven't read them yet, so I don't know. Like, I couldn't tell you what's happening. And I colored this one, and this one I did 10/5/19, so that was a while ago. And my coloring has improved since I've colored this, but I still like it just as much as I did before. I think I was trying to follow a prompt because I needed to color something that had some kind of form of the military in it. So I added these medals onto his jacket. He could be a pilot, but I made him more like a Marine. So, yeah. And then I have Fierce Females Adult Coloring Book by Nathaniel Wake. This is my only one of Nathaniel Wake's. And the girls in here are really cool looking. They have really solid jaw lines. Is that one? And then I have this one. I don't know how it managed to come in with these books, but that's okay. It's Unicorn and Dragons Enchanted Fantasy Coloring Book by Selena Fennick. And this one has dragons and unicorns in it. And it does have some little additions with fairies and some girls on the side. And I did this one. This one I did with water mediums. That's why it's like all crinkly. But I tried to do it the colors of Spyro, the dragon, the video game. And then this is metallic watercolor down here. That's why it's all crinkly. And then I put metallic watercolor in the wings too. So this is one that I probably should take out and put in my portfolio, and then it will lay flat. But yeah, this is cute. See, this one has a girl, obviously. Next one I have is August Reverie, Part 2 Epic. So this is the only one I have of Chintraka Hirath, Vivid Publishers. And I actually really like these illustrations. They're beautiful. Line work is fairly thin though. Wish the line work was better. And they do have page numbers, so if you like page numbers. This is the one that I did, and I used colored pencils. Don't know which color pencils, don't remember. This is eyeshadow right here. I wanted it to come like it was coming out of her hair. And butterflies, obviously. And then I put this Live Every Moment thing on. And this is one of those things you can get from scrapbooking stores. I don't know what they're called. I can't think it off the top of my head. But you lay it down and you rub over the top of it. It's like an embellishment that you can rub over the top with like a popsicle stick, kind of like vinyl, and then you pull it off, and then it will end up on your paper or your rock or your wood or whatever you're rubbing it on. So I have some of these, and I use them occasionally if it fits the theme in my books. Okay, next stack is I have Doodle Invasion. This one's by Kirby Rosannes. So if you're familiar with the Mythomorphia, all the Morphia series, but many people don't realize he has this book. And this book isn't as crazy as, say, those ones. So if you want to dip into a Kirby, but you're not ready for one of those big ones, I suggest this book, because it is still like doodly, like his style, but it's not this giant 2-page spread that you have to like look at in a magnitude. They've simplified it down, and you can use your alcohol markers too. So yeah, and I colored this one, and this one left yellowing too. Yeah, everywhere where there's a brown left yellowing. So whatever brown marker this was not a good brown marker. And I wanted to do all the characters neon because I thought it would be fun. Very fun. Next one I have is Absurd Hazy Days RV, Just Coloring for Everyone by J.A. Early Riser and T.J. Crayons. And this book is just kind of silly and fun if you like that kind of stuff. Here's like black background type ones in the back. I colored this first one, and I colored this one with Crayola crayons, or Crayola twistable crayons, and then I blended it with my odorless mineral spirits. And to add a little white to this moon, I took some white gel pen, I think it was the Uniball Signo, and I put it in really heavy when it was still wet, and then I smeared it with my finger to make it look like that. And I tried to make colors non-traditional, like I made these yellow instead of green because I wanted to make it look like they were on an alien planet. So it's kind of fun. Next one I have is The Buns, a coloring book by Dia Leninghan, and she has a channel and a YouTube channel. She colors images from her books. And this is really cute, and I haven't colored in it. This one was gifted to me by my husband. And these little bunnies are so cute. The line work, I think that's the problem, is the line work is so thin. I worry if I try to use markers, it's gonna bleed just right out. And then I'll be not happy with my picture. So maybe I just need to do pencils. Pencils is going to take me a long time. I don't know. We'll see. I just haven't decided. Next one I have is Inky Galaxy by Helen Elliston. And Helen Elliston makes those color effects books, the tutorial type books. And this is just like a small 8x8, maybe 7x7 even, coloring book. And so this one, all like space themed. Let's find the ones that I did. So I did this one with all yellows because yellow is my favorite color, and I was doing a prompt where you color with your favorite color only. And yeah, that was the one I did. There was a bleed through there. So I did her. And I like the sky. It's fun, but it's not perfect. I've learned a lot since then. This was back 10/4/19. Oh, my daughter colored that. Did this one. Learned a lot since this one too. I remember when I was doing the sky, I was trying to avoid this because I didn't know how to fix it if I colored it. Did this one. Wanted a pink spacesuit. Man, some of these are pretty scary to me. Did that one, and she's all colored with glitter gel pens. I do like this. It looks cool. So that's all I did in that one. This one's Coloring Mindful, Butterflies, Anastasia Cateris. And this one I got on Book Outlet. I do like to color butterflies. I think they're very whimsical. This one I started a background. I saw this technique on, I think with Color with Claire, and I wanted to try it. And I don't even know what pencils I was using. A budget-friendly pencil. It was a long time ago when I colored that. This was the first one I colored, and I'm still very, very proud of this picture because this color palette was not planned at all. It wasn't fall, and it just came together so well, and I really, really like it. So maybe I'll take it out and put it in my portfolio. So that is that one. Next one I have is Mom Life. This one I got at Dollar General. It's by Bendon. That's why there's a $3 sticker on it. So these are just quotes, obviously, that have to do with moms. I did this one. This was just a messy coloring job. It says, I live in a madhouse run by a tiny army that I made myself. And yeah, I just splattered this to death with whatever I had on the table at the time. Yeah. Momby. What's the definition? A sleep-deprived supermom who feeds off of caffeine and survives only on sticky kisses and messy smiles. House rules. If I gave birth to you, I'm allowed to eat ice cream off your spoon. This one's not really like coloring pages necessarily. It's just like fun quotes. These quotes might actually be fun to insert into art journal of some type. And then I have Happy Campers coloring book. This one's by Fennick. And this one, I actually did more than one in this book, but I took it out and made an art journal page out of the one. But I left this one in the Home Sweet Home. And this is just simple coloring job with Bic Ultrafines. Yeah. Not just a second, guys. I just moved some books out of the way. Alright, so I have my Misfits book. Maybe I should do them in the order of volume. So I only have 3 Misfit books. I have the fairy coloring book, and these are all by White Stag. This is number 4. So, don't know if you've ever seen her style, but this is her fairies. I like this one because it's not too creepy. And I colored this one. This one's the Rainy Day Fairy. She's cute. And then I colored this one, Tiptoe Through the Tulips. This one I did actually in a color chat, I think, or on a stream or something. I remember coloring that and recording. And then I did this one. So this is Small Wings. And I did this one. I colored this around my birthday last year. Next one I have is Misfits Nautical coloring book. This is number 5. And this one, again, not super creepy, but very fun. I like the images in here. I did this one. And I have glossy accents on their eyes. This was a very, very easy coloring job because the background was already black. That's all I've done in this one. Then I have the other Nautical one, which is number 11. This one has a little more creepy stuff in it, but still not too bad. I like this page right here. Looks like Jack Sparrow to me. And this is the one I did. And I think I did it around Halloween time because I want to use Halloween colors. And then I didn't want to bring this black too close to them because I wanted it to be like its own thing. So I kind of created this look. And then I put Sparkle Mod Podge on top of the black acrylic paint. And then I used my orange acrylic paint, watered down, and flicked it. But I didn't want it to get on her. So I actually cut a circle of paper and stuck it on top of her, and then I flicked my paint so that way it didn't end up on her. But yeah, there's that one. I have Color My Sketchbook, Weebies, and this one's by Bennett Klein. And this one is really cute. It basically has different little like monster type things, and then it gives a definition of what they are. So this one is Bumper is a Brato bunny. Bumper jumps on giant carrots and blasts down the nearest hill when he scuffs off his sled and has a nap. So it just kind of gives you these little like backstories on these characters that have been. These are kind of slightly grayscaled. So there is that one. And then I also have Color My Sketchbook Wild. And I know there's Color My Sketchbook Wild 2, but I just have the Wild one. These books are actually hard to find because some of them are out of print. There is one, I think I put it on my wish list, that's like trees. And that one looks really cool. This is by Bennett Klein and May Klein. So this one's going to have wild animals with it. I have colored one in here, but I removed it. It was a koala picture. Oh, foxes. These may seem intimidating to color, but they're not bad. There's that one. Alright, so I found my lost Demita Victoria. It was just on a different shelf. This is Summer on the Farm coloring book. And these illustrations are gorgeous, gorgeous. Girls on the farm, outside, working hard. All that wonderful stuff. The next one I have is Serenia. I'm sure I said that wrong. It's late. Book 1 by Christina McAllister. And this one is a grayscale book. The background has like these little or backside has these little swirly things. But these images are really, really whimsical and cute, and I don't think they would be a problem if you just like straight colored this with markers. You could do pencil, but since the shading's pretty much there, I don't think you would need to worry too much. That one's really cute. Maybe I'll have to put a bookmark on her. She is a fairy after all. Maybe do her for fairies in February or whatever. When I'm doing this, I'm actually starting to see the pages that I want to color. So it's kind of fun. And this is Black River Arts Color Some Cuties grayscale coloring book. I don't know how it ended up on this shelf and not in my grayscale pile, but that's okay. I'll still show it to you. These guys are adorable and super easy to color. So anybody can color these if they want to learn how to color grayscale. This is one of the books that I would highly recommend if you want to learn grayscale. It is very inexpensive. I want to say it's like $4.99 and super cute. Did that bunny recently. Did this fox. Did this bunny. I think he's really cute. He's one of my first. And then I did this little hedgehog on the dandelion. Next, we're going into my Fern Brown books. I have Cute and Crazy Critters Village, The Mouse Family, Volume 1. And so they're basically scenes of the mouse family here. Different than the Nice Little Town books. They're more like story-ish looking. They're not just a house and some mouses. There's like actual scenes going on here. Very, very fun. I think the reason why I haven't colored in this is I haven't decided what color I want to do my mice. I also have this one, which is the Cute and Crazy Critters Village, the Penguin Family. And again, just scenes. I did this bathtub scene and I really like it. I think it's cute. When I was doing the background with alcohol marker, this is when I was still learning and stopping and stopping and stopping. And when you stop, it creates lines. So that's why when you have an alcohol marker, you just need to keep going, or else you're going to create a line in a large space. Or if you know you're going to stop anyway, then try to do things to be intentional with your lines. Like maybe do a swirl and stop, do a swirl and stop, so it gives more of a texture. Next one I have is the Cute and Crazy Critters Village, the Bunny Family, Volume 3. They have a bug one. She has a bug one and I put it on my wish list. It looks really cute too. And I think she has a sea life one too. So those are hers. Next one, I have a couple Dover coloring books. This is Little Mermaid Friends coloring book by Theresa Goodridge. And a lot of people are familiar with Theresa Goodridge in the Creative Haven books. So this is kind of another take on her style. These are double-sided because these are the more cheaper Dover books. I think they're $3.99. That's one I colored. I colored this one with Prismacolor pencils. Yeah. That might have been a Crayola Super Tip, but maybe not. I don't remember. But here we just have mermaids. This one's really cute. She's holding a turtle. That one's for Danielle because she loves turtles. Oh, and that one would be my favorite because I have the sea lion. So cute. And the next one I have is the Pretty Princess coloring book, also by Theresa Goodridge. Same kind of style. It's the double. So you're going to want to use pencils in this book. You could probably get away with Crayola Super Tip, but the paper is so thin. I just don't know about that. And even gel pens, you might have a problem. So I highly just recommend like crayons or colored pencils. The illustrations are so cute though. If you really want to use markers, just copy it on a different piece of paper and use markers. Next one I have is Strawberry Shortcake Advanced Coloring Book. Oh, I got a ding on mine. And this is by Bendon. So these are the classic Strawberry Shortcake images. And I haven't colored in this yet because I need to research what she looks like. I remember her, but I don't remember like exact. I want to make sure I color her right. Once I color one, obviously I'll have her in this book and I'll be able to figure it out. But like this one is her friend, and I don't know if it's a lemon friend or meringue. I can't remember. It's been such a long time. So I have that one. And I have this one. So this is Strawberry Shortcake, Big Fun Book to Color by Bendon, and I got this at the dollar store. And I like all things Strawberry Shortcake, and so this is the new version of Strawberry Shortcake. And obviously it's on the coloring book, kids coloring book paper, but I actually like this paper to use the Crayola twistable pencils. They work really well, so I did this one. And I actually bought 2 copies of this book so my daughter can color with me as buddy colors together. So there's little activities and stuff, but this is very fun. It's fun to have a kid's book in your collection. Here I have the Precious Moments coloring book, and this one just has Precious Moments characters, single-sided images. I did, oh, there's yellowing. Did this bear. He's cute. Oh, look, another yellowing on my cowboy. That's okay. This one's not too bad. I think I could color it with that. But the one behind it, that would be pretty hard to color. Unless I like literally do a black background. Or maybe like create something for them to sit on, like a stone or something. Or even a picnic blanket or something like that. There's always ways to work around things. Very cute. And I know that one was with the Tan Mint alcohol markers, so don't get the Tan Mint alcohol markers. Next one I have is the Winnie the Pooh coloring book. And this one has just images of Winnie the Pooh. Very simplistic coloring book. These are just like a whole bunch of stock photos. And I colored this one. He's cute. I like him. I actually will take him out of this book and probably put him in an art journal. That's what I plan on doing with the book pages in this book. And there's Tigger. He's cute too. So just those 2. Next one I have is Cute Dolls coloring book by Genovea Art. And you guys probably haven't seen this book before. You probably know her as doing really fancy, beautiful images. But she has a cute one too, a little cutesy one. And I did that one. I like it. I have stickles on her pinwheel. I wonder if there's a Valentine's one in here. I know there's an Easter one, but nah. Still very cute. I have this one, Poppy's coloring book by More Art, and this is a matte cover. So this one, the images are very simple, old school. I did this guy playing on a bucket with his mom's kitchen spoons, and the dog's like, what's up with that? Yeah. My red marker started to die, so then I had to use lighter markers and I was trying to blend it out to kind of give it so there was light coming from that side. But yeah, that was a Cali art marker, I remember, because it was the end of my Cali art markers. So I don't know if you remember these, how they like say that needs to be green, that needs to be brown. Oh yeah, it's like the old school color by number. Very fun. So that one. I like vintage coloring books. They look really cool, and maybe I was born in the wrong era, but I really like them. So I have this one, which is more art, the Gingerbread paint book. And I remember I showed this last time I did my collection videos, and people were like thinking this was going to be a Christmas book, and it was totally not, but people really liked it. And again, this vintage classic type of coloring. Very, very cute. And the pirate. Oh, cute. And their faces and stuff. Love coloring pictures like this. Do you ever have those old phones when you were little? Jimmy. So that is it. So that is all I have pulled, and then I will be having, I think I can do the rest of them in one more video, hopefully, but we'll have to see. If you have any questions on any of the books, or if you'd like to see me color in any of the books that I showed, just drop me a comment, let me know, or you can email me or send me a message on Instagram. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel, and you guys have a wonderful day, and happy coloring, everyone.